या हाय गाइस, दिस इज प्रदीप श्रीवास्तव। वेलकम टू माय चैनल। देखिए, एक बड़ी सनसनीखेज खबर है एंड आई थिंक इट इज़ वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट फॉर ऑल ऑफ अस टू नो दैट रिपब्लिक फर्स्ट बैंक, जो यूएस का एक बहुत बड़ा बैंक होता था, दैट इज द फर्स्ट यूएस बैंक विच हैज़ गॉट कोलैप्स्ड, जिसने फेलियर हुआ 2024 में। ये बहुत ही हैरानी की बात है और इसके क्या सिग्नल्स हैं, इसको समझना बहुत ज़रूरी है। अभी तो मैं ज़्यादा नहीं बता सकता, बट जो भी बता सकता हूँ मैं आपके लिए लाया हूँ, इसको ध्यान से सुनिएगा। देखिए दोस्तों, ये रिपब्लिक फर्स्ट बैंक की जो न्यूज़ है, ये बहुत ही चौंकाने वाली न्यूज़ है। इसका मतलब ये तो नहीं कि यूएसएस में रिसेशन है, इसका मतलब ये तो नहीं कि इस रिसेशन का रिपल इफेक्ट जो है इंडिया पर रहेगा। इसीलिए मैं इस टॉपिक को कवर कर रहा हूँ, इसको ध्यान से सुनिएगा। देखिए, रिपब्लिक फर्स्ट बैंक जो है पेंसिल्वेनिया की एक से शुरू हुई थी। इसके ब्रांचेस न्यू जर्सी में हैं, पेंसिल्वेनिया में हैं और न्यूयॉर्क में हैं। और ये करीब 32 ब्रांचेस हैं पूरे यूएस में। और ये आज की डेट में, मतलब इट हैज़ बीन अनाउंस्ड दैट दिस हैज़ क्लोज डाउन। So this is a big news only for the reason that it is setting an alarm in the starting of the new year, which is 2024, right? So Republic First Bank becomes the sixth largest bank failure since 2020. In US, this becomes the sixth largest, bank. So that is the important news, guys. So the US regulators have seized Republic First Bank's Bancorp, and they agreed to sell it to another bank which is called Fulton Bank. Okay, so the Philadelphia based bank has been abandoned, about funding talks with a group of investors, and it has been sold to Fulton Bank. So that is the news, guys. So guys, Republic First Bank becomes the sixth largest bank since sixth largest bank failure since 2010. So that's important news. The US regulators have seized Republic First Bancorp, and they have agreed to sell it to Fulton Bank. So that is the news, guys. That is very, very important. The FIDC, which is the Federal Deposit Insurance Corporation, they stated on this Friday that underscoring the challenges facing by the regional banks year after the collapse of three peers. So already the three peers, the three regional banks have already closed down in last year. So which is a big worrisome situation as far as the US government is concerned, right? So the Philadelphia based bank has been abandoned, funding with the group of investors, and they have been not allowed to discuss with anyone now because it has been sold to Fulton Bank. So that is the news, guys. So the FDIC has appointed as a receiver. They have appointed Fulton Bank as a receiver, who is going to substantially take care of all the deposits and the purchase of assets of Republic Bank. So that is the news, so that the interest of the depositors and the people who have invested in Republic Bank should be taken care of. Okay, so Republic Bank had 32 branches in New Jersey, Pennsylvania, New York, which will open now on Monday as Fulton Bank. Yeah, so that is the news, guys, and it is worrisome that what is happening in the US for the banks, and why is it happening again and again. So you can find it, statistics which is already on the screen, where you see so many banks have closed down in 2023, and I don't know if this is the signal for 2024. So what is serious is, that if you see the 2023 data, there are almost 5 banks which have closed down, and that is a big worrisome situation as far as the US economy is concerned. Have been feeling, whereas Signature Bank, Silicon Valley Bank, these were large banks as far as the US is concerned. Just to give you a little more perspective, as of 31st January 2024, the Republic Bank had $6 billion of total assets and about $4 billion of total deposits. The FDIC estimated that the cost of deposit of insurance fund related to the failure of Republic Bank would be about $667 million, right? So the FDIC determined that compared to other alternatives, Fulton Bank's acquisition to Republic is the least costly resolution for the DIF. So that's the story, guys, but it always signals that maybe the troubled times are here again, or maybe it is not. So we all need to put our thinking caps and think about it. because the US economy has been into doldrums, and we have been listening, here and there that there are some issues. So maybe the recession time is there, maybe there is some other thing. So I do not know, and I'm not well equipped to give that answer right now, but that is what is happening, right? Just to give you a little more perspective, as of 31st January 2024, the Republic Bank had $6 billion of total assets. So there are two things on which the US banks are working. The US banks will trade liquidity pressures for higher credit costs. So this is the topic on which they are working, and probably they are trying to come out with solutions. And the other topic on which US banks are working is the trade liquidity pressures for higher credit cost. I am sure the troubled times are not here again. Things are going to be better, but this is an alarming situation, and probably I thought we all should know about it. The third thing what the banks are thinking is banks are contemplating further bond portfolio restructuring with rates in flux. So that is also an important point. So overall, the banking situation or the banking environment in the US is not very healthy. It's alarming. We need to be abreast of all the information, and we should take care of ourselves. Okay, so put your money in the place where probably these kind of situations are not there, but yes, we need to be careful. Thank you very much. I'm sure you must have liked this video. Thank you. Subscribe. Namaskar.